Hey ladies, guess what time it is? Time to scrapbook. Hey, welcome to Scrapping It Up. I am Vanessa Peter, and tonight I'm going to show you how to turn your white Tyvek envelope into any color that you need. Okay, so that's what tonight's class is all about. And I will be making one to go on a album and show you how to put it on an album. Okay, so welcome everyone. If you're watching on the replay, put the hashtag replay. Let me know that you watched it on the replay, or if you have any comments, please just put them in the comments below, and yes, and I will get back to you. So I hope you guys are having a good weekend. It's almost the 4th of July, ladies. Almost. Can't believe it. June is almost over. Oh, welcome Barbara and Kelly and Diana. Welcome. Yes, so tonight we are going to change this white envelope into a color that I need. And I'm probably going to use cranberry. I gave you a the other day I showed you what I'd done with this. This was the color that I needed for an album that I was working on. And so yeah, you could do this. Let me get my swatches. Oh, welcome Mary and Carol. Welcome. Whoops. Here is just some samples that I have made. So I will show you guys what is possible. It's almost the same as that one. There's that one. And there's a green. And here is a multicolored one. I done 2 colors on that one. So yeah, I mean, you can turn any white envelope into something that you need. You can. Oh, welcome Donna and Linda and Lillian. Welcome. Oh no, you can't sleep. I'll help keep you awake. Oh. Okay, so tonight I'm going to show you guys how to do this, because it is fabulous. Let me get that one album that, a second, let me show you. Okay, oh, I got 2 albums I can show you. I'm attaching Tyvek to the binding. This was our National Scrapbook Day project, and this is Tyvek. This used to be a white envelope, and I dyed it cranberry color, and I put it on here. It helps strengthen the spine of the album, because we all know Tyvek doesn't tear. It's one of the most durable materials out there that we can use, for scrapbooking to help reinforce our spines. Okay, now this is another album that I use the Tyvek, and let me show you, maybe up close. I mean, look at that. It's beautiful. It gives it almost a look of leather. And you just put it on the spine of your album. It helps protect it. And let me give you a close-up on this one. I mean, I truly love it. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys how to do this. You have to have alcohol inks, okay, to do this. Is that green one color or two? No, the green one is just one color, hun. It was just one color. And sometimes it just kind of depends on how your Tyvek is too, how you get all the lines and stuff. Each one is never the same. Lillian, do you add that to the cardstock or use alone? When I make my albums, I use Tyvek in the binding of it. So, you know, white is fine. But going on the outside of my spine, like here, we're going to do this one tonight, okay? This is an album. It's all file folders, okay? And here is my spine of my album out of the file folders. What we do is we put Tyvek on this to, you know, if it starts ripping here, it's not going to rip with Tyvek on it. It helps protect the spine of our albums. Yeah, it picked up the texture of the Tyvek. Yeah, pretty darn cool, guys. Oh, welcome, Samantha. Welcome. So yeah, so we're gonna dye it, and then we'll put it on this album so you guys can see it done, okay? But it helps protect our spine of our album, because, you know, wear and tear of an album, you know, eventually, you know, something could happen to it. This just helps protect the spine of our album, okay? And if you have like a folio, let me see, let me grab one of my folios. Just a second, ladies. Of course, this one's made out of Craft Tex. But if, let's say this was cardstock here, I could apply my Tyvek right on here to help protect that. But I don't need to, since I use Craft Tex, I don't need to put Tyvek on here, okay? But if it was cardstock, you could sure put this on here to help protect that spine of that album, okay? That's what we use the Tyvek for, okay? Okay, let me get these albums off my desk so I can work. All right, so I got me an envelope here, and I'll just kind of leave these, and there's different ways. Like this cranberry is the same as, I gotta grab that album again. This cranberry is the same as this one, but I added alcohol blending solution to lighten it up. So it's the same thing, but I've lightened it up, and I will show you how to do that too, because I don't know if I want mine light or dark yet. Okay, but I will show you guys how to do this. It is awesome. It is. Yes, Craft Tex is wonderful. I love Craft Tex with the folios. So if you can't get a hold of Craft Tex, you can use cardstock and Tyvek to help strengthen your albums. Okay, if you know you don't have Craft Tex, okay, and you can get these envelopes any office supply store. Some Walmarts carry them. I do have some in my shop, scrappinitup.com with no G, okay? And the inks that, they have to be alcohol inks. They cannot be a distress ink, okay? This here is, if you get water on it, it's going to show. And it rubs off. Okay, you have to have something that will bind to the Tyvek, and alcohol inks will do that. Okay, and Tim Holtz has a variety of colors. Okay, I mean, he has quite a few colors. So, I mean, if you like playing around with alcohol ink, I mean, it's fairly simple, guys. Welcome, Carissa. Welcome. All right. It takes one of these tools. And this is a Tim Holtz, and the Tim Holtz pad that goes on it. Okay. So there's that. I will put a link. You can get all this stuff on Amazon. So when I get done with this class, I'll put a link that you guys can go through if you want to order this through Amazon, and it just helps me out. You won't pay any more for the product. It's just going through the link gives me credit to where I make a small percentage of it. Okay. So now I'm just going to tear up my envelope here. I got to open it up. So if you ladies have any questions, feel free to ask me. Even if it's not even about what we're doing tonight. It is craft time. All right. You just open it up. Okay. And I'm going to take this piece right here. Now, first I better cut it with my scissors. All right, let's see, my album is, well, first, okay, it's measures 10. So, we have an inch spine, so I at least want it to go an inch around each side. So we got 1 inch, 2 inches, 3 inches. So my piece at least needs to be 3 inches. So I'm gonna make it 11, just for right now until I get most of it done, and I'll do just a little over 3. Now, places where it has ink, or not ink, where your envelope was glued together, make sure you cut that off because the alcohol ink will not adhere to that. Okay, so just a word of caution. Where the sticky is for your envelope, your alcohol inks will not stick to that. Okay, so make sure you don't have any of those. All right, now we got our piece here. I'll use that one for, I'll show you guys some other things when we get done. I always use just a piece of cardboard. Just a sec, I gotta grab me one. I saved the cardboard out of my paper packs that you get. And why didn't you know it? Aha, here's one. Nope, that one's already used. Our 12 by 12 paper, a lot of times we'll have, there, see? We'll have that cardboard in the middle. I use that. I should get my craft mat out and use it, but I don't. I just use cardboard. I'm watching while cutting with a... Oh, there you go, while you're on vacation. Multitasking, Carol. Very nice. Oh, welcome, Virginia. Welcome. All right. So I just put me a pad. This is a Tim Holtz applicator. And he does have a round applicator. I've just always used the squared one. And these are his pads. So the color I'm choosing is cranberry. Okay. And all you do, put some on your pad. You just kind of keep going with it. And this really is a pretty neat idea. I've never seen any other crafter do this before. I was just messing around one day and I really didn't want to put white on my album. And usually I use Sharpies. That's what I've always used in the past to color my Tyvek as Sharpies. I'm like, oh my gosh, it'd take me forever to do this. And I happen to think about my alcohol inks. So I just started playing around. And where my lighter areas are, I just put a little bit more on my pad and kind of go over it. See, I still got a little bit of pink. And sometimes it takes a little bit to get it all the way through, because the envelope will soak it up. It's porous, so that's how come the alcohol inks work so well. Now you don't have to worry about the back. We're going to be putting it on like this, so I'm not going to worry about the back. Now, and an album that I'm working on right now, I had to make sure that the back side was covered good. So what I done, I just added more alcohol ink and went over the softer, the lighter spots. Okay. Okay, let me grab a piece of my paper, because I got some paper that I want to match this up with. And I'm thinking that it will be okay. It's Midnight Garden Collection. Oh yeah. I think that'll be fine. I think that'll work. Oops, I guess I better be careful. Oh yeah. I mean, I could lighten it, a little bit if I wanted to. Okay, let me show you how to lighten a piece. Okay, and it takes alcohol blending solution. Okay. There are 2 large white mailing envelopes at Walmart. Neither one of them. Yeah, it will say Tyvek, Pat. Yeah. It will say Tyvek. I think I know what you're talking about. But yeah, anytime that you buy them, they should say Tyvek on it. If it doesn't say Tyvek, I know there's some off brands of it, but I always get the Tyvek. if it doesn't say Tyvek, I don't buy it. Okay, because I want, you know, we spend all these hours making these albums, and you know, we tie up a lot of money in these albums, and so I usually will not go a cheaper route. I hope that helps you, Pat. I know I love this color, Carissa. Oh, I know there's been some beautiful projects that's come through on Scrappin' Pages and Time Group. Oh, beautiful. Oh, your life is almost back to normal. I'm glad, Carissa. Okay, so I'll show you real quick how to lighten. So we'll just do a little bit on this one. Oops. Okay. So there's what it looks like. Okay. Now, if I add the alcohol blending solution, we're going to get a lighter color. Do you see that? You guys see the difference? Or this down here is darker and that's lighter. And you can even go over it again to get it even lighter. And you can see the glue where the glue is. So you could use the alcohol, you know, if this color was way too dark for you, okay, then you could use the alcohol blending solution and it lightens the color up. And then you can also see, you know, quite a bit of the fibers with it. Oops, I better get my lid on. And I need to clean that. Ooh, I'm going to have to get some more of this cranberry color. It's one of my favorites. But that's how you can achieve, I mean, here's wild plum, butterscotch. Here is what this color is, steam. I have eggplant, which turns out to be this color. Here is lettuce, and it's that color right there. And then I have some browns. Yeah, the rest of my colors are browns. But yeah, and he has a wide variety of them, okay? A wide variety. About any color you can imagine. Now you can mix two colors like I did here. I mixed this wild plum and steam together. And what I done, I just put the dots on my pad and dabbed it. I didn't, you know, rub. I just dabbed. So you could have a multi-color look. But yeah, that's how we can get rid of our white envelopes and have color envelopes. I'll show you what this piece. You can see all, you know, the fibers of it. There's what the back looks like. You know, you could always use the back too if you wanted to. I like this. And it does not, it does not rub off. Does not rub off, ladies. That's on there. It does not rub off. Now, if you're using distress inks, let me quickly show you. Never use distressed inks on Tyvek. I mean, you can color. But watch. Now my thumb is black. And that will just keep coming off and keep coming off. Every time you touch it, you will get black. And if you get water splattered on it, it reacts with water. So I don't advise using any distress inks on your Tyvek because it does not work. It will not adhere into your Tyvek because this is completely dry now. We can cut this up and it's ready to go. Okay? I know, it looks really cool. I just save this and next time use it again. All right, now I'm going to cut my piece down to where I need it. And ooh, get that off my paper. Whew. And one thing I would advise, if you get some alcohol inks and you're messing around with all these different colors, I would, on the back of it, or somewhere on it, write what color it is and what you've done. Okay? Because, after a while, you might forget which color it is, especially if you start getting a lot of colors, you might get mixed up. And this way, okay, that one I know is steam colored. Okay? Just an idea for you guys, if you do samples. But look at that. Ain't that beautiful? Look at that. And it looks like leather. Pretty darn cool. I think it's cool anyway. I hope you guys think it's cool. It's better than a white envelope. Okay, now I'm going to square this piece off to where it's supposed to be. And then we'll put it on the album. And I said 3 inches. And by 10. All right. There we go. I know, I love it too, Pat. Oh, thanks, Carissa. I'm always a thinking. We gotta have options, don't we, girls? Gotta have options. Okay, I'm gonna use my 2-inch. And I'm using Scrappin tape. And if you're sticking this to a spine, I would highly suggest that you put tape on the whole thing, because you don't want, if you don't get tape right here or right here, it's not going to protect your album. It needs to be fully taped to your album, to help protect it. So don't skimp on that. Don't skimp on the tape. And you probably could even glue it. I've never used glue. I've just always used Scrappin tape. So I wouldn't see why glue wouldn't work. All right, there we go. There is our Tyvek ready to go. Oops, I got a little bit of score pile tape on the end, and I don't want that showing. Okay, I'm going to double check it, make sure. Okay. I'm checking the back of it because I don't want any of it hanging over. I'm going to trim off just a hair. Yeah. I need to clean my scissors. It's getting too much sticky on it. Now what I normally do is when I get too much sticky, you know, because that score pile tape eventually gets sticky on your scissors, I usually use a nail polish remover to clean up my scissors. Nail polish remover works quite well. I just don't have any in here right now. Oh, thanks, Viv. I didn't know you was on here, Vivian. Thanks, sis. So I'm just trimming off, I just trimmed off just a hair because I don't want any of it hanging over. Oh, undo will clean your scissors too? Well, that's cool. I didn't know that. Thanks, Kelly. See, we learn something new every day. Every day. Okay. So, what I'm going to do here, just to ensure that I get this straight, I know I have an inch on each side. So I'm going to get my ruler and I'm going to mark it. Okay, then that way I know where to put this at. Okay. All right. So how I do mine, I take my first row of tape off. I don't take off the other tape yet. And I place it where I want it to be. Sorry, my head's probably going to get in the way, guys. Oops. Stick her down. Because you don't want to get any... It's very easy when you're applying Tyvek to get a crinkle in it, and you don't want a crinkle in it. I will tell you, after you alcohol ink it, it does change the form of the Tyvek and makes it more durable to work with. I will tell you that. Okay. So now I'm going to take my next row of tape off. Okay, and now I'm going to take my next tape off. I'm just gonna roll it. Being really careful not to get any bubbles in it. And I got mine off. Crapolas. Scrapolas. Good thing it's on the back. That's why you always do the front first. Always do the front first. So now I gotta cut off just a little bit of this because I don't want that extra hanging over. That's not going to bother me. There you go. Yeah, I must now drew my line straight. But we'll be putting paper over it anyway. So look at that, guys. Look at that. Oops. Look how beautiful that is. Let me make sure the camera gets... I mean, it's beautiful. And now I know the spine of my album will never tear. With this Tyvek on here, it will never tear. Never tear. Now, ain't that cool, guys? So you can do that to any of your file folder albums that you make. You can do it to your folios. Now, if you're making a mini album, you know, and you're putting Tyvek in the binding of it, you know, in the spine, then, you know, your Tyvek doesn't show, so you don't have to worry about it. But if your your white Tyvek is going to be showing, you can color it with your alcohol inks. Yeah, it looks like a hardback book spine. Yes, Lillian. It really does. It's beautiful. And the camera is not doing it justice. It really is. I wish you guys could see this in person. Because, I mean, it really does look very nice. So if we were to add paper, then see, you just cover it up and look at that. It's beautiful. Oh, thanks, Viv. I mean, it's just another way of increasing our life of our albums with, you know, just a simple product, and then, you know, and using the alcohol inks to color it to whatever, you know, color that you want. And I will put the link, I'll put my Amazon link here on the page. And if you want to order, you know, the blending solution or look at the alcohol inks, even, you know, Tyvek envelopes, you can go through my link, and I can earn, you know, a small cup of coffee, or, you know, something like that. And you don't pay anything more to go through my link. All right. But ain't that... No. It will not rub off. It does not rub off. It's done. It will not rub off. It's permanent. Alcohol ink is permanent. It's beautiful. Give me thumbs up, ladies, if you guys like this. Give me hearts and smiley faces. But yeah, you can turn... And this piece here, I used, oh, there they go. Love it, guys, love it. This one I dabbed on. I used the wild plum, and then I also have what they call a mixative, and they've got metallics in them. Let me see if I can, and I mixed these two together on my pad and just dabbed them. Let me see if you pick up the sparkle. I don't think you might be able, but it has sparkle in it. I can see it, but my camera's not picking. Well, yeah, you can see a little bit of the sparkle. So, I mean, you can dab it on, you can rub it on. Pretty nifty, guys. Pretty nifty. And that's, like I said, that's a tricolor one. Glitter spray. I haven't tried that yet, Viv. I've got some here real close. We could try it real quick. I thought of that here a while back, Vivian, and I never did. Let me grab glitter spray. Tattered Angels glitter spray. Just a second. Let's try it. Let's do it. So just a second, ladies. I gotta grab some. Give me a second, ladies. I'll be right. Oh, here's one. Been a while since I used them. I hope they're not dried up. These are glitter sprays by Tattered Angels. And if you happen to have this stuff, never shake it. Never shake it. Just roll it. Yeah, I don't know if this stuff will work or not, but we're going to try it. Let's try it. Let's see. Let me find another piece. Let's see. This is Concord. This is grape. That ain't grape. Huh. Let it dry and see what happens. Welcome, Susan. Glad you could join us. Oh, no, Viv. No problem. Anytime we can try something different, no problem with me. Still a little bit damp. Yeah, you have to go back and check it out, Susan. I mean, I used alcohol inks on our Tyvek to help strengthen our spines on our file folder albums and our folios. Okay, let's see. It's still not dry. But I think, nope, that doesn't come off. So yes, you could use, if you have, it's called Glimmer Mist, and it's put out by Tattered Angels. And it does work. It does work. That's cool. Does take a lot longer to dry though, but it doesn't rub off. It doesn't rub off, so that's pretty cool. So yep, those will work even too. Thanks, Viv. Yeah, they like for me to try out new things, Viv. I did find out Stickles doesn't work. I tried Stickles. It does not work. So don't try that. That was a flop. That was a flop, guys. So don't use your Stickles. I've never used that, Kelly. That mica spray. Mica. It's got the particles in it. Yeah, I've never used that, hun. So I have not a clue. Here, I'll show you what this one turned out to be like. You have to be careful when you spray. You don't want to get too much because it will leave a place where it was. But same effect. But here's what I just love that. It's beautiful. I mean, it just made it look like leather. Yeah, you will now, Kelly. Yeah, Tim Holtz is coming out with that. It's almost, it's got Formica pieces in it. I don't know too much about it, Viv. I just know it's new. Not for sure. Yes, alcohol ink dried very, very fast. It's dry within probably 3 minutes. Yeah, it don't take it long at all, guys. for it to dry. This here took it a little bit to dry. But the alcohol inks, I mean, within probably not even 2 minutes, by the time you get down to the end, this up here is already pretty well dry. It is pretty fast, Susan. But yeah, I'll put the link after we get done here. I'll put the link in there so you guys, if you want to go through my affiliate link to purchase off Amazon, it just, you know, gives me a small percentage, and you don't pay no more for the product, guys. Oh, you watched a video on it and it looks fun. Ooh. Yeah, Ranger had a couple of videos out here a while back, and I never took the time to watch them. I should have. Always got something else going on. You guys have any questions? Any questions? And like I said, you can use your alcohol blending solution and it lightens it up. Pretty sure that's what I've done to that. What I've done to that piece there. I lightened that piece up. And see, this here, this is the same color, but I used the alcohol blending solution on the bigger piece, and it lightened it up. And you can see all the lines, all the fiber lines in the Tyvek. This one here, I didn't lighten it up. So it's the same color, you just get a different effect of it. Okay? Spoiler alert. You need some Tyvek in the worst way, Susan. You can get it at any office supply store. I know Amazon has it. I do carry some in my shop, Scrappin with no G, itup.com. I do carry some Tyvek envelopes in there, just like the one that I just tore open just now. Yeah, Stickles doesn't work, Kelly. It has stickers and stickers and more stickers and distress glitter and mica spray. That's pretty cool. Oh, Stickles. I love Here, you guys want to see what Stickles are? Let me show you. Show and tell, yeah. Okay, let me show you what Stickles is. And then I also have the liquid pearls, so I'll show you both. Okay, and then I'll show you something, what I like to do with my Stickles. Okay, let me get a piece of paper here. Let me get one that I can mess around on. Okay. Okay, let's say, so like your Stickles, I hope this ain't plugged. You can do little dots. Now Stickles will flatten out, okay? When these dry, these dots will be flattened out. It won't stay puffy, okay? This is Stickles. Okay. Right now it's puffy, but when these dry, they flatten out. Okay. Now liquid pearls will not flatten out. It will stay puffy. Okay. Just a sec. That's one thing about the Stickles and the liquid pearls. They get gobbed up. Okay. I haven't used it for a while. So you can even write. You just gotta be careful. Here, I'll do some dots too. But it will not flatten out. It stays puffy. It will stay puffy. But the Stickles, they will flatten out. Okay, now what I like to do, let me find a sticker. It's called Rock Candy, I believe. Clear Rock Candy. It's distressed Stickles. I'll show you what I do with that. Well, I can probably show you here. Pretend this is a sticker. Oh, jeepers creepers. Well, I've never had it do that before. Of course, I'm on camera. Why not? Anyway. We'll pretend this is a sticker. You put this over it, over your sticker. I'm going to get rid of that big blob. Oh, I've never had it do that. Why did it do that? And then I've got to wipe my finger off. Anyway. It dries clear, and then you're left with glitter. I mean, it will have glitter pieces in it. And it's called Rock Candy. But I do that too. Oh, I got my finger in my Stickles. Yeah, if you ever do this, guys, on a 12 by 12 layout, put it up somewhere where nothing's going to touch it, because this will, what I've done right here, will take at least 4 hours to dry, at least. And if you use liquid pearls, it takes a little bit longer, but at least it has to dry for at least 4 hours. So always wait to do it to the very end, and then I hang it and it dries. How do you like somebody's comment? I think you just hold your finger. Let's see, where's Vivian's? Nope. Oh, it probably won't let me because I'm the admin. Nope, never mind. I'm not for sure, Viv. It won't let me do it. I know how to do it, you know, if it's not my own live, but it won't let me do my own live. Won't let me do it on mine since I'm the one live. Yes, the Wink of Stella. Yes, I use that too, Lillian. Oh, hi, Gracie. Or Sandy. I'm sorry. I knew one of these days I was going to do that. Welcome, Sandy. I told you I would forget. But that's Stickles and liquid pearls, and they are in a wide variety of colors. I mean, they're even nice to, you know, for cards. You can put, you know, add a little bit of pizzazz to a card or even a layout. Yeah, they're really nice. Yeah, it won't let me do it, Viv. Okay, guys. That's all I have for you tonight. I wanted to come on and show you guys how to color your Tyvek envelopes. Yeah, it's dry now. So yeah, your glitter mist can even do the job too if you don't have alcohol inks. So your glitter mist will work too, ladies. It will. Sorry, Sandy. I knew I would forget. The minute I said it, I knew it. Gosh dang it. Oh, you figured it out, Viv? That's cool. Yeah, it won't work for me while I'm live. It won't let me do it. Okay, now I will be coming live probably a couple of times tomorrow, so keep an eye out for me. My husband is gone, so I am scrapping most of the time. And I want to spend it with you girls. So just keep an eye out for me tomorrow. I'll probably go live. I know at least 2 times. I may even do it 3. Who knows? Oh, night. Love you very much, Viv. Thanks for being on here with me. I appreciate it. Love you, sis. Yeah, if you guys don't know, Vivian is my sister. We are 10 years apart, and you look at our baby pictures and you can't tell us apart, except for mine are black and white and Vivian's is colored. That's the only way we can tell who is who. Yes, Sunday Fun Day. Hey, I like that idea, Carissa. That's pretty awesome. Sunday Fun Day. I like that. Good job. Ooh, making a turkey. Oh, I'm coming over to your house, Susan. Oh, you have to work until 6, Kelly? Well, you can always catch the replay, hon. You can always catch the replay unless I do something naughty and Facebook makes me take it down. Oh, you're so welcome, Carol. Yep. Sunday Fun Day. Keep an eye out. I'll probably even name it Sunday Fun Day. I know we're going to work some more on this album. And I'm hoping to have something done to show you guys too. Oh, you have church and grocery shopping. It probably won't be before noon. I'm probably going to try and sleep in tomorrow. Oh, Diana, Will is doing so much better. So much better. Thank you for asking. Yep. Oh, guys, he got a job. Will got a job. Walmart called today. Well, they called yesterday, and he had to go in for an interview yesterday. And today they called him back and wanted him to come in and get a piece of paper. Well, the paper is for me to fill out for him to have an employment because he's a minor. So he got the job. He starts July 9th working at Walmart. So, yep, he got him a job. I'll tell him, Diana. I know. I'm excited, and he's excited too. I know. Yay. Oh, I'll tell him, Barbara and Carissa and Viv. Thanks, ladies. Oh, look at all the hearts. I love that. That's awesome. I love seeing those hearts go up the side. Okay, guys. I'm going to get off here. And, what time is it? Oh, it's 9:30 already. Oh, okay. So we will see you girls tomorrow. Ooh, yeah, friends and family discount. There you go. I hadn't thought about that one. You're right. Hey, maybe I can buy some scrapbooking stuff. Oh, thanks, Kelly. Thanks very much. Okay, I'm going to get off here. We will see you girls tomorrow. I know it probably won't be before 11 o'clock. So, see you guys tomorrow for Sunday Fun Day. Okay? Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good rest of your evening. And, hey, we will be talking to you soon. Keep scrapping. Bye-bye.